Hey everyone, Sam Levy here with the Brokery. Today I want to cover a topic that I get asked often, and that is, what is equity? Equity is a buzzword in real estate that gets thrown out a lot, and I think a lot of sellers and even buyers aren't really aware of what equity is, how they can leverage it, and how they can use it to their advantage, simply, how they can actually turn it into real money. So equity is the difference between what you bought your home for and what it's worth today. We'll do a simple example. If you bought a home for $500,000 and today you could sell it for $700,000, so there are ways to leverage this. You could take out what's called a HELOC, or a home equity line of credit, against that equity to then go and purchase something else or pay off some debt, things like that. If you're in a position to do that, I'd be more than happy to connect you with a lender who specializes in HELOCs to get that done. Another thing you can do with equity is you can sell the home and roll that equity into another home. For example, if you bought a home and you were single, or you had one kid at the time, and you bought this house in 2016, and now you have 3 kids with a 4th on the way, I can pretty much guarantee you your home is worth a lot more money now than it was worth in 2016, not to mention the pay down and any repairs that you've done. So if you sold your home, you would get a large amount of equity to then roll into your next bigger home. One thing to be aware of with equity though is, if you're gonna try to capitalize on it in a very quick time frame, for instance, less than 1 or 2 years, you need to be aware of what's called capital gains tax. So a lot of people nowadays are flipping. They'll buy a home, for instance, they'll buy a house in August and sell it in November, right? That's a really quick turnaround because of what the market is doing. It's appreciating really fast, like rocket ship appreciation right now. But if you do that, you'll have to pay what's called capital gains tax on the gain. So once again, we'll use the analogy of the $500,000 house and selling for $700,000. So you have a $200,000 spread there. But if you sell the house before 1 year, you have short-term capital gains, which is a large amount. And if you sell it for before 2 years, you'll have long-term capital gains. So just consult your tax advisor around what capital gains is, how much you'll have to pay, and things like that. But something to be aware of. That is what equity is in your home and how you can leverage it to your advantage. Please feel free to reach out to me at any time.